Hey y'all, welcome to Fixin the Garden. A couple of months ago we extended this bed in order to make room for our Japanese maple, which had outgrown the bed that we currently had. And we needed to do that so it didn't get harmed by a weed eater or mower because we were having a hard time getting around it. And that was great. We made the right decision in doing that, and I love the way it looks. The problem that we're facing today though is that the bed is much bigger and deeper than I thought it would be, and it just looks empty. So today we're going to try to fix that by adding in some annuals, giving us an instantaneous pop of color. When I plant my garden, I don't just pick the plants that look good in the moment. Instead, I start with the hanging baskets, and I pick those colors, and then I carry those colors in the different areas of the garden so everything looks very cohesive. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today in this bed, is we're going to continue those colors from the baskets over to this area of the garden in order for it to be cohesive. And honestly, just to make it feel like a place you want to be. So we're going to start with the Supertunia Vista Jazzberry. Y'all, this is one of my favorites. It's such a dark, vibrant purple that it just, your eye immediately goes right here. In 2026, they came out with a new Supertunia Vista called Cool Jazz. And Cool Jazz is actually what we're using in our hanging basket. And Cool Jazz was actually a witch's broom off of Jazzberry. And so it's supposed to be just a lighter hue of Jazzberry. And so we're going to be putting some Cool Jazz also in this flower bed in order to bring those colors over. And so let me show y'all that one. All right, so here is the Cool Jazz. There's only one little bloom on this one, but you can see together they look really nice, but they're very much a contrast. And I love these soft pastels, but the problem with the soft pastel, as much as I love it, is that it is a more gentle color. And so your eye doesn't necessarily go directly to this color. But this Jazzberry, it really overpowers. So I like using these together because it's a kind of a yin and yang type of thing. All right, the next plant that we're going to be planting is this, it's Rockin' Deep Purple. It's a salvia, and it gets, let's see, 24 to 36 inches tall. So it's going to be the height. And what I'm going to do is put it where it can peep just over our knee wall. So if we're sitting on the porch, we'll be able to see these really great purple petals on it. And it's about the same color as the Jazzberry. It's a little bit deeper. The next is Superbena Cobalt. We have this one over by the roses. And so I'm just continuing this color over to this side of the yard. It's a really deep purple, so I think it'll look great. And it's a low ground cover, which will make it great going in front of these perennials that we already have in the ground, so it doesn't get in their way and impede being able to see them as well. All right, and the last thing we're going to put in today is this Me Chartreuse Coleus. It has a great chartreuse color, which kind of goes with our kaleidoscope abelia that's in the yard. It also goes with many of the other plants that I've showed y'all. On the other side, I like a little pop of chartreuse in order to brighten up an area. And since we have these really dark evergreens over here with the tea olives, I thought this would be a great pop in front of them. So if y'all didn't catch our video, when we expanded this bed, I'll actually put the link to it in the corner here if you want to go see that. But we did dig out our sod, but we also put in the cardboard in order to kind of help suppress weeds and hopefully create some organic matter. This dirt is really bad. And so we went ahead and dug out all of our holes for our pots that we're going to use, and we're going to put in just a little bit of biotone, because I've said before, Supertunias love to eat, and so you want to make sure that you give them plenty of food so that they can focus on putting out all of those gorgeous blooms. We had 2 extra of this Cool Jazz Supertunia Vista and decided to add those here in order to lighten up the color, because it's pretty dark colors with the Jazzberry and the Cobalt. We thought it would look really nice. Also, these Vista Supertunias get like 3 feet wide. So this will help fill up our bed, because right now we're not really sure. The plan was to take the seedlings that I was growing, I have some salvia and some coleus that I was growing and was gonna use it to fill in this bed, but they're taking their sweet time growing, so I'm not sure if we'll end up doing that or not. The good thing about all this clay is that it holds moisture really well, and if we're gonna have the dry summer that it feels like we're gonna have, we'll be needing it to keep these looking great throughout the hot summer months. So there's always a bright spot, even in the worst of situations. Just as the sun is going down, we've got them all watered in. You know, these annuals will make this bed look great for right now, but our long-term goal is to have a mixture of perennials and annuals. So I hope y'all will subscribe so y'all can come along as we decide what are going to be the perfect perennials to make this garden bed look all finished. And we'll see y'all real soon.